all, today it's time to take a look at my Arnold Schwarzenegger collection. So, as usual, let's just begin. First I have is one of the first that he really starred in and got somewhat known for. Earlier ones I don't have because most of them, if not all, don't have a Blu-ray release. Maybe one or two here and there, but the first one I have is the first Conan. This is a Danish edition, and of course, as usual, they will be in the order he made them as much as possible. Good movie. I was never the biggest fan of the Conan movies, and believe it or not, I actually thought that the remake was better than people gave it credit for. I have fun with the remake, but still, good movies. And with that, of course, the sequel, Conan the Destroyer. It's been forever since I've seen them. I do believe this is the one I like the best. You see, Grace Jones is on this cover. So, I do think it's this one. Not quite sure. And this is the UK edition. Pretty sure that's the only edition that's out there on Blu-ray. And, of course, Terminator. You gotta have, if you have an Arnold Schwarzenegger collection, you can't have a collection without the Terminator movies. This is quadrilogy. Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation. This came out, this is a Danish edition, but I do believe the same edition is out in other countries. And this came out around the same time as Terminator Genesis. So, of course, this was a nice way to get all the previous movies. You see this? I wrote this in here because there's a secret code to Terminator 2 where you need the code to watch one of the movies or one of the editions of the movie. So just to be sure to remember it, I wrote it down here. Then we have Red Sonja. Much like Conan, the same style of movie. Not the biggest fan of these movies, but it's okay. And this is a Danish, this is a Danish edition. Or Nordic, I guess. And one of my favorites, Commando. I really like this movie. I had and have such a blast with it. This is is it director's cut it's called? I wanna say it is. It doesn't say anywhere. But this is the newer edition that came out a few years ago. And of course it came out just a little bit before I started collecting Steelbooks. So I didn't get the Steelbook. I want it, but haven't gotten around to looking for it just yet. But awesome movie. Raw Deal. One of those movies I don't really hear that many people talk about anymore. And I actually quite enjoyed this one. This one and another one I'll come to in a little bit. I quite enjoyed those two quite a bit. So yeah, well worth checking out if you like 80s Arnold. And this is again a Nordic edition. Stupid thick cases. Then you have Predator, and in this case Predator 2 and Predators Nordic edition. There you have, again, this going back to the days where I was trying to save space, so got as many combo packs as I could. But with that, I also had to pick up, let's just pull it out here, the Predator 3D edition. Now, this is a Savvy edition. It was on the site when I first ordered it, and first one came damaged, really damaged, and apparently they sold out after I got mine, before I could get a replacement. So they couldn't give me a replacement. I got my money back and had to send back the damaged Steelbook. And then, well, they told me there's nothing they could do. They didn't have any more. Then out of nowhere, 6 months later, a new one just shows up. It was not back on the site. I didn't reorder any. I got my money back from the damaged one, but a new one just showed up in the mail. So, yeah. I'm not gonna say no to that. Sadly, it doesn't have the lenticular magnet that it originally had, as far as I know. Running Man. Ultra cheesy, but still a blast. And this is a Stephen King movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Stephen King. Not the movie I wouldn't think of Stephen King when thinking of Running Man, but okay. But yeah, fun. As much as I don't like remakes, I kind of want to see what they could do with this concept today. Maybe not. And thankfully, this one, I believe when I originally got this one, there was another edition that was out of print. So thankfully to all of films, they put this out again. Red Heat. Going back to Raw Deal, I was talking about Raw Deal and another one. This is the other one. I really enjoyed those two movies. Have a lot of fun with them. Even though it's been forever since I've seen them. Danish edition. But yeah. Walter Hill, he also did Trespass, if you guys have seen that. Both great movies. Then the most overrated Arnold movie in my mind. Total Recall. Really don't care all that much for this one. I don't get why people love it that much. Yeah. I have it in the collection because it's Arnold. But that's about it. Kindergarten Cop. Fun movie. Out of his action element. But still fun time. I know there's a sequel with Dolph Lundgren. I haven't seen that one. And I'm kind of thinking I might be better off not watching it. Terminator 2 Steelbook. I had the combo with all the other ones before. But I'm only missing the first Terminator on Steelbook. So I'm keeping the combo for now. I doubt that Durant Cinema will give me one of his Terminator 1 Steelbooks. Would be nice if he would, but I doubt it. Last Action Hero. Bombed at the theater apparently, but it's a classic Arnold in my mind. Great times. Fun times. True Lies. One of the most wanted DVDs to Blu-ray action movies out there, if not the most wanted. I don't know many other big action movies like this one that doesn't already have a Blu-ray. So, yeah, come on, Cameron. I want this on Blu-ray already, as do a bunch of other people. Eraser. Over the top, but still fun. All those weapons he's shooting here is just ridiculous, but fun times. Jingle All the Way. One of the best Christmas movies I like that I have in my... I don't have many Christmas movies in my collection, but this one had to be there. Not just for Arnold. Also, when this came out, I was actually a big fan of Sinbad too, so... And Phil Hartman. Phil, he's not with us anymore, but great Christmas movie. Batman and Robin. End of Days. Great movie. When it first came out, I didn't really, not my kind of movie, but it has grown on me since quite a bit actually. I love my action, so when it's not action, I need to watch it a few times, I guess. The 6th Day. Plenty of action, sci-fi, but I actually thought this was a little bit stupid. Collateral Damage, good movie. Highly recommend this one too. Terminator 3, one of the most fingerprint magnet steelbooks I have. Almost don't want to touch it. But yeah, not a great movie, but I don't hate it as much as other people do. Expendables, just a little uncredited cameo, and I actually replaced the DVD with the extended director's cut Blu-ray. So yeah, both theatrical and extended, and a bonus. Expendables 2. Still my favorite of this little franchise. Last Stand, his first full, where he's in the lead, comeback movie after his little political run. Really enjoyed this one. This was a good fun action movie to come back on. And they even play a little to his age. So yeah, this is Danish edition. Escape Plan, quite enjoyed this one too. Shame he's not in the new sequel and the second sequel that's planning after that one, or planned to come out after that one. I just got this not that long ago actually. When this first came out, people didn't seem to like the Steelbook, but I actually thought it's quite nice. Sabotage, okay, but yeah, I was a little bit let down by it. Danish edition. Expendables 3, another fingerprint magnet. Great steelbook. Movie. Whoever got the idea of doing a PG Expendables should get a bullet to the head. Yeah. Don't do that in the 4th one. Maggie, German steelbook. Didn't really like it when it first came out. Not action Arnold, but it has grown on me since. And even now that I do enjoy zombie movies more than I did at this time when it came out. It's not even your typical zombie movie, but yeah, good movie if you don't expect action Arnold. Terminator Genesis. Let's see. This is where this is a 3D edition. I sold the 3D disc. I'll put the 4K disc in there eventually. But yeah, nowhere near as good as the first 2 Terminators. That's a given. We can all agree on that. But again, I don't hate this nearly as much as other people do. And then finally, the newest one I have, Aftermath. At this point in time, I had somewhat gotten used to him not being all action anymore. So, for what this is, I actually thought this was an okay movie. It's not one I'll go back to time and time again, but yeah, I've always been a big fan of Bruce Willis because he does several different genres where Arnold and Stallone has for the most part, stuck to action, but there's been a comedy here and there as we've seen, but they are mostly known for action. So yeah, it's nice to see that they can do other stuff too. So yeah, inspired by true events. Give this a go, but don't expect action Arnold. So that's it for the movies I have so far. Let's see, there's Killing Gunther that came out not that long ago. I do believe we got it here in Denmark too now. And I did not like that movie one bit. So I don't have it in my collection. I know I usually buy whatever comes out with the actors that I really like. But I've skipped that one so far. And I have to find it really cheap before I'll buy that one. So who knows if that will ever find a way to my collection. But yeah, that's my Arnold collection for now. I really don't know what he has coming up. I forgot to check. So yeah, with that, as usual, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.